I'll be helping you guys be better at talking to women and things that you can do while you are talking to them. So if you guys are struggling with having charisma and just overall energy to talking to people, whether it's if you're scared or if you're nervous or the fear of being rejected, in this video I want to help you guys to be able to talk to anybody. So I used to be the kind of guy also who was scared to talk to people. You know, I was the one kid in the classroom or the one kid who was always by himself because I don't want to be faced with a crowd of people. I didn't want to feel like I was being seen. I knew I was being seen, and that was already enough for me. But I didn't want to put myself in a position for people to judge me. So if you guys are struggling with this, I'm going to give you guys some tips of what you can do to help your game. So first off, if you're struggling with just talking to people, get in the habit of just talking to people you don't know. Where if you're at a grocery store, and let's say you're in a very long line, start talking to the person behind you. Start making fun of the cashier who's real slow and how y'all both want to get home and get on with your day. By you just doing small talk with people you don't know, it will get you past that rejection or that fear of what if they don't like me? Or what will they think about me? You can also do this in many other scenarios too. So let's say you're at a store and you're looking for some clothes. You could ask a worker or you could ask the cashier or even a girl if it's a problem you have talking to women. You can ask them, what is their opinions on certain colognes or what is their opinion on this shirt on you? How does it look on you? And, women, they love to talk, so they'll give you their honest feedback. They'll give you their honest opinion. So if you're talking to them, it'll give you that habit of talking to people you don't know and eventually talking to women you want to get to know. So if you really can't talk to people, there's a couple times throughout the week. I know it's hard right now with the whole virus going on. But a couple times a week, just try and reach out to people you don't know and start a conversation. They can teach you a lot. And not only can they teach you, but it helps you out too in the long run. You guys will actually be surprised by talking to strangers. You might actually have a lot in common with that person. And then it'll start to open you up to the idea of getting yourself out there. Now, if it's a portion where you're worried about people judging you, you have to think about it like this. Your family judges you. Your friends will judge you. So what difference does it make with a stranger judging you? You can potentially never see them again. As far as your family and friends go, sometimes they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Sometimes you just have to sit there, nod your head, and pretend like you agree with them. And in the back of your head, you're just like, here we go again. With a stranger, they're no different. They don't know what the fuck they talk about half the times. And so it just doesn't matter what they think of you. Because people will always watch you no matter where you're at. They may not make it obvious that they're watching you, but people see you where you go. So, just be yourself and don't change who you are. And when you find it easier to talk to people more effectively, you will come across two different types of communication. The first one will be on an individual level. You will learn to talk to people in such a way they just want to listen to you and hear what you have to say next. And also listening is a huge part of it too. Because when you listen to people, it can change how you feel, can change how you think, it can change how you act. And that's a great amount of power in someone's life. So you would then learn to listen more sometimes than speak. Also, when you're the one speaking, you will also have the ability to leave people on a cliffhanger. Especially if it's a girl you want to get to know or that you like. You talk to them about an interesting topic or a subject, and when things get to the top point, the climax of things, you cut it off and you tell them you basically talk to them later. It'll keep them wondering of what you're going to say next. The second level of communication you will find yourself in is on a mass level. You'll find yourself in these classrooms at school where people are listening to what you have to say. You'll find yourself in front of your friends and family. People are listening to what you have to say. Because when you build that confidence up within yourself, you then can show that confidence around other people. Because confidence attracts people. It has its own energy to it. And people just can't stay away from it. So once you learn how to build that confidence up, to talk to people you don't know, talk to women you don't know, and even have a voice for yourself, the amount of power in this world you will have will be up to you.